Okay, let's come to seated on our feet. Just put your palms lightly in your lap. And just tune in to your breath before we begin moving. So take a couple inhales through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Maybe bring your shoulders up really high into your ears on your inhale. And then let them fall on your long, extended exhale. Sometimes we tend to carry our attention in our shoulders and they creep up on us. So taking those extra inhales and longer exhales, allowing our shoulders to fall, helps us correct that. Because sometimes we don't even know we're doing it. Okay, we're going to start by stretching our wrists. So turn your fingers back towards your knees and you're in table. So shoulders are over your wrists. And then just do whatever feels good here. I'm doing a little bit of cat and cow and a little bit of shifting back into each hip at the same time while stretching my wrists. Just any authentic movement that feels good. If you inhale, drop your belly, stick your rear up, and then exhale, push through to cat. You might want to do a few of these because we are going to push into those hands after we flip our palms up and put a little weight in our wrists here. We're going to engage our core and use our shoulders today. So we're going to do a little bit of shoulder strengthener right off the bat. So take a couple breaths here while you're on your wrists, but be very careful how much weight you're putting into your wrists. And then when you're ready, sit back on your feet. We're going to plant our hands just behind our knees. And we're going to push like we're doing cat. And we're going to push down into the floor. And then we're going to come into a pike high up on our toes. And we're going to straighten our legs. We're going to do 5 of these. So a little bit of a hold, push up. Come high on those toes so your shoulders are over your wrists. This is a little bit for handstand prep. Even if you're not working on handstand, it's good for your shoulder strength. And then come on back down right where you started. And take a breath. And then on your next exhale, push back up. Come high on your toes. Really pike, really engage your core. Push through the top of those shoulders and come back down. Take another inhale and then exhale. Push back up into your pike, leaning forward, gazing down at the mat. And then come on back down. And then on your next exhale, push back up. Come up high on those toes, leaning forward. And back down. We're going to do one more. So big inhale. Then exhale, push it back. Pike position. Pushing down into those hands, gazing down at the mat. And then exhale, come back to seated. Extend your arm forwards and then push back into down dog. Taking a breath or two here to recover if that was a little intense. Maybe bending a knee, straightening the other leg, finding a nice solid down dog. And then raise your right leg into the air and bend your knee and look under your armpit. Open up your hips, open up your side body. Come up high on that toe if you'd like. And then on your exhale, bring your knee to your nose and come forward. And then inhale it back up. And open again. And then come back to down dog. Inhale your left leg up. Bend your knee and open your hips. Gazing under your armpit. Opening that side body. Flexing and pointing your ankles, whatever feels good here. And on your exhale, bring your knee into your nose. Then inhale it back up. Maybe come high on that right toe as well. Bending your knee, opening that hip. And then exhale, come back into your down dog. On your inhale, walk your hands back to your feet, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, roll it on up. Raise your arms to the ceiling, gaze up. And then exhale, come into your Tadasana and set your intention for your yoga practice. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling, gaze up, exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Gaze between your legs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, walk on out to your high plank. Hold high plank. And then exhale, slow chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Roll over on the tops of those feet. Push through your hands, straight arms. Roll back over those feet and push back into down dog on your exhale. Inhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll it on up, gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands together and extend back towards the back of the room. Just a little baby back bend here. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, walk it on out to high plank. Take your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll it on up. Arms to the ceiling, gaze to the ceiling. Exhale, take a side bend to the right. Right hand drops, left arm reaches. Inhale, up center. Exhale, left hand drops, right hand reaches. Inhale, up center, gaze up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, walk it on out. Take your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push it back into down dog. Inhale, raise your right foot to the ceiling, flex your foot, pull the core in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, step your foot into the center and open up into side ankle. Plant your right hand and swoop your left hand towards the front of the room with your palm facing behind you and gaze at your palm. Pull in your core. Left leg is parallel, or left foot is parallel to the back of the mat, and left leg is straight. And then exhale, plant both hands on the inside of that right foot. Come into crescent warrior legs and lift your left hand to the ceiling and reach your right hand back for your left leg. Revolved crescent. Exhale, drop a knee. Inhale, come on out. Exhale, drop a knee, come all the way down. Hands surround your right foot, straighten your right leg and flex your right foot. Half splits. Inhale, come forward, plant your hands, step your right foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your left foot to the ceiling, flexing your foot. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant your foot in the center. And then open up to the right wall. Plant your left hand and swim your right hand over, palm facing behind you, side angle. Again, right foot is parallel to the back of the mat, leg is straight, pushing into the outside of that foot. Plant your hand on the inside of the left foot. Set up for crescent legs and inhale, right arm up, left arm reaches for the right leg. Gaze over that left shoulder, revolve crescent. Exhale, touch it down to the mat. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bring it back down. Plant your knee and sit back, extending your left leg, flexing your left foot. Half splits. Inhale, come forward, left foot steps back. Hold high plank. Pull your belly in. Push out through those shoulders. And then exhale back into down dog. Inhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Exhale, fold it on in. Inhale, root to rise. Raise your hands up to the ceiling. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, come up center, gaze up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, gaze up center. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, walk it on out. Take your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, raise your right foot to the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant your foot, open up to side angle. Right hand plants in front of right foot. Swim that left arm up and over. Exhale, plant your hands, set up for crescent legs. Inhale, left arm comes up, right hand reaches for the left leg. Exhale, drop your knee. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop your left knee down and sit back. Half splits. Flex that right foot. Inhale, come forward. And launch that left leg up, standing splits. Keep your hips square. Try to bring your knee to your nose. Plant your hands. Maybe you pop it up. Come back into your chaturanga or just step back. Chaturanga, inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot to the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant your foot, side angle, left hand in front of left foot. Right hand swims over. Gaze at your palm. Exhale, plant your right hand, set up for crescent legs. Inhale, revolve crescent, right hand up, left arm reaches for the right leg. Exhale, drop your knee. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop your knee all the way to the mat. Sit back, half splits. Left leg is straight, foot is flexed. Inhale, come forward into that left foot. Stand up on the left leg and come into standing splits. Plant your hands. Maybe you kick up and go back into your chaturanga. Mine is not very graceful, but I still try it. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Exhale, fold. Last time through. Inhale, roll it on up. Gaze up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, up center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Gaze up. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, walk it on out. High plank. Take your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot to the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant your foot in the center. Set up for your side angle. Swim that left arm up and over. Exhale, plant both hands on the inside of that right foot. Set up for revolve crescent. Left hand up. Right hand reaches for left leg. Exhale, drop your knee. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop your knee to the floor. Sit back, half splits. Inhale, come forward into that right foot. Straighten that right leg. And knee to nose, standing splits. Exhale, plant your hands. Inhale, kick it up. And chaturanga on the exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot to the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant your foot. Set up for your side angle. Inhale, right arm swims on over. Look at your hand. Exhale, plant your hand. Both hands inside of the left foot. Inhale, come up, crescent. Revolve crescent. Exhale, drop your right knee. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop your right knee to the floor. Extend your left leg straight. Flex your foot. Sit back, half splits. Inhale, come forward, standing splits. Straighten that left leg. Right leg floats. Knee to nose. Exhale, plant or put some weight into your hands and come up. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath here in your down dog. Find a nice solid down dog. And then exhale, come down to your forearms. And inhale, walk your feet in for dolphin. Gaze at your hands. We're going to do this for about a 10 count. So breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. Pushing into your forearms, shoulders are over your elbows. On your next exhale, walk your feet out and come into forearm plank. Pull that belly in. Make yourself one solid line. We're going to hold this for about a 10 count as well, but we're already halfway through it. So breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. On your next inhale, come up and push back on your exhale into down dog. Engage that core, tailbone to the ceiling, pushing through your heels. Inhale, gaze forward, and exhale, feet to hands, shoulder width apart, bend into your knees, sink your rear end down, and inhale your hands forward into chair. Sit it down a little lower on your exhale. If you can, bring the palms of your hands together. One more inhale. On your next exhale, come up high on those toes. Keep those knees bent. Reach your hands back, palms facing. Half chair. Exhale. Shift your weight into your right foot. Step your left foot back and come in, opening up to the left side of the room into Goddess Squat. Raise your arms to the ceiling and exhale, sink it down. Feet are at about a 45. Legs are at about a 45 or 90-ish. Open your arms and then pull your belly in and flatten out like we're doing a fold. Inhale, come up straight, spine. Exhale, fold, palms go down, look out in front of you. Pull the belly in, keep the legs bent. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold it on in. Just to a flat fold, but keep in the Goddess Squat. Inhale, open. Palms are up. And then turn that left foot parallel to the back of the mat. Right foot goes forward, straighten both legs. Right arm up and over, left arm down the left leg. Archer's pose. Inhale, open your arms to a T. Reach forward and tip. Triangle, gaze up at that left hand. Engage the core, squeeze that left glute. Inhale, come back to archers, straight legs, right arm up and over, gaze at your hand. Exhale, Skandasana towards the back of your mat. Flex your right foot. Inhale, walk forward. Excuse me. Inhale, walk forward. Plant your left hand in front of your right foot, about a foot. And then inhale your right arm up and lift your left leg. Revolved half moon. Flex your left foot and raise that leg up. Engaging your core and opening up to the right wall. Exhale, step back, big bend in your right knee. Left leg is straight, you're high on your toe. Reach your hands forward, palms facing, lightning bolt. Gaze out at the mat in front of you. Sink down into that right leg. On your next inhale, come up into Warrior 3. Nice and smooth. Palms are facing, reaching towards the back. Hips are squared. Foot is flexed. Inhale, come up to Marchers. Left knee is bent at a 90. Foot is flexed. Grab the top of your left foot with your right hand and reach your left hand around your back and hook underneath your elbow. Sit up nice and tall. Try to bring that left knee down and open up your hips. Big inhale here. And exhale. Release your bind. Take your left peace fingers. Reach for your left toe. And inhale. Come up to Utthita letter A. You can keep your left knee bent or you can straighten it. I cannot straighten my left leg very well. So stand up tall, straight spine, shoulders back and down. Exhale, release your foot. Step it next to your right foot. Hip width apart. Sink back down into your heels. And then raise your arms, coming back into chair. Exhale, half chair. Reach behind you. Come up high on your toes. Gaze out in front of you. Exhale, drop your heels, weight shifts into your left foot and open up to the right wall, coming into your Goddess Squat. Palms are open, raise to the ceiling, sink down on your exhale. And then take an inhale and then exhale, fold. Keeping those legs and that lower body straight and not moving. Inhale, come up and then exhale, fold in again. Inhale, come up. Staying deep into those legs. Exhale, fold, palms face down when you fold. Inhale, come up. Take your right foot, make it parallel to the back of the mat. Left foot forward, straight legs. Inhale, left arm up and over. Exhale, open your arms to a T. Inhale, reach and tip forward. Trikonasana, look up at your right hand. Inhale, back into archer's pose. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat, into your right leg. Left foot's flexed. Inhale, walk forward to the front of the mat. Extend your right arm forward. Straighten that left leg and raise your left arm. Revolved half moon. Right leg is raised, right foot is flexed. Exhale, look down. Step that right foot back. Keep that bend in that left knee and then swim your arms forward, palms facing, lightning bolt. Sink down into that left knee. Inhale, come off that right foot and come into warrior three. Flex your left foot, square your hips, gaze out in front of you. Inhale, come up to marchers, right knee is bent. Take the top of that foot into your left hand. Bring the right knee down towards the floor. Reach the right hand behind you and hook it around the inside of your elbow. Stand up nice and tall. And breathe and open your hips. On your exhale, reach for your peace fingers and your toes. And inhale, open into Utthita letter A. Left hand is on the left hip. Shoulders are back and down. Nice straight spine. Exhale, release your toe. Step it back, plant your hands, come into a high plank. Take your chaturanga on the exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, come down to your forearms. Inhale, walk those feet back into dolphin. And breathing for a 10 count. We're already a couple breaths in. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. On your next exhale, walk your feet out. Come into a forearm plank for about another 10 count. Inhaling through your nose. And exhaling through your nose. Inhaling through your nose. On your next inhale, come on up to high plank. Exhale, take your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step your feet back to your hands. Put a big bend in your knees. Weight is in your heels. Sit back. Inhale, arms up for chair. Exhale, half chair. Come up on your toes. Reach behind you. Drop that right foot, step that left foot back. Inhale, open into goddess. This time, arms raised to the ceiling, palms facing. Engage your core and sink down into your legs. We're going to hold. So we're going to take our right hand and reach for our right ankle. Left arm goes towards the ceiling, staying in your legs and gazing up at your left hand. Engaging your core. Inhale, open up, both hands towards the ceiling, sink down into your legs. Exhale, left hand reaches for left ankle. Look up at your right hand. Right hand is reaching for the ceiling. Inhale, both arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, turn that left leg to be parallel to the back of the mat. Straighten both legs. Right foot is forward. Inhale, archers. Exhale, arms to a T. Reach forward. Tip into your Trikonasana. Look up at your left hand. Inhale, back to archers. Exhale, Skandasana towards the back of the mat. Inhale, walk towards the front of the mat and set up for revolved half moon. Left hand out in front of you. Right arm reaches, left leg floats. Pull in your core. Exhale, look down. Step your left foot back. Inhale those arms around for lightning bolt. Big bend in that right knee, gazing out at the mat in front of you. Inhale, warrior three. Reach your arms back. Next, inhale, marchers. Left knee bend at a 90. Grab the top of that left foot with your right hand. Reach your left hand back and around. Grab for your right elbow pit. Try to bring that left knee down towards the mat, opening up those hips. Exhale, peace fingers, left peace fingers to left toe, right hand to hip. Inhale, UT to letter A. Exhale, slowly release that left leg and plant your right hand down on the floor. Left leg floats back, left arm up, opening up to half moon. Gaze up at your left hand, open your hips to the left wall. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come back up to standing. Reach your right hand for the outside of your left foot and open up into dancing Shiva. Left arm goes back. Turn your gaze back if you can. And then exhale, release your left foot. Step back, foot to a 45. Warrior one legs, big bend in that right knee. Inhale, both arms up, palms facing. Hips are squared to the front of the mat. Shoulders are squared to the front of the mat. Exhale, come up high on that left toe and reach for the bind underneath that right leg. Left hand reaches around your back. Right shoulder goes underneath that right knee. And then if you want to try to float, I'm trying to float here, but it's not very successful. But it was an attempt. So if you want to put all your weight in your right leg and see if you can lift that left leg, go for it. Not one of my prettier moments, but A for effort. Release your bind, plant your hands, step your left foot next to your right foot, bend into those knees and inhale back into chair. Sink it down. Palms together if you can. Big inhale. Exhale, half chair. Reach for the back of the room. Drop your weight into your left foot. Open up to the right wall. Palms are facing. Feet are at a 45. Sink down into those legs. Pull the belly in. Drop your left hand. Right arm up to the ceiling. Look up. Sink into those legs. Engage your core. Inhale, both arms up to the ceiling. Sinking into those legs. Exhale, left hand drops. Look up at your right hand. Breathing. Inhale, both arms up. Take that right foot, parallel the foot to the back of the mat, straighten the left leg, left foot points forward. Inhale, archers. Exhale, open your arms to a T, reach forward. Left hand drops, Trikonasana, right arm to the ceiling, gaze up. Both legs are straight here. Inhale, back to archers. Exhale, Skandasana into that right leg, flex your left foot. Inhale, walk it forward. Right hand comes forward, right leg lifts. Inhale your left arm up, gazing up at your left hand. Engage your core. Exhale, look down. Step your right foot back. Inhale your arms up and around. 45-degree torso, palms facing, lightning bolt. Inhale, come up into warrior three. Palms facing, reaching back, flexing that right foot, gazing out in front of you at the mat. Inhale, marchers. Right knee is bent to a 90. Left hand reaches for the top of the right foot. And right arm reaches around your back and hooks on the inside of your left elbow. Try to bring your right knee down. Stand up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Peace fingers to right toe. Inhale, open up. Left hand on your hip. Engage your core, shoulders away from your ears. Gaze out in front of you. Exhale, release that foot. Left hand goes towards the floor. Right leg floats. Right arm up to the ceiling. Half moon. Turn your gaze to your right hand if you have this balance. If not, looking at the floor is pretty stabilizing. Inhale, come back up. Left hand reaches for the outside of the right foot. This is a tough transition here, dancing Shiva. Right hand goes back. And when you get your balance, turn your gaze back towards your right hand. Exhale, release, step your right foot back, 45, foot placement, big bend in that left knee. Inhale, arms up, warrior one. Hips are square, shoulders are square to the front of the mat. Gaze up at your hands, palms facing. Exhale, come up high on that right toe, left shoulder underneath your left knee. Reach around for the bind. If you don't have the bind, just tuck in as much as you can. If you have the bind, maybe try to float that right leg. Again, not my specialty. Releasing the bind, step back into your down dog, flatten out, come into high plank. Hold high plank, take your chaturanga, come up, chaturanga, come up, chaturanga on the exhale, inhale up, chaturanga, inhale up, last chaturanga, inhale up, high plank, exhale, down dog. Take a big breath here in your down dog. Take a big inhale in down dog. And exhale. On your next inhale, walk on out and come to your forearms. And then walk your feet in back into dolphin. You're going to do another 10 count here. So inhaling and exhaling, engaging your core, bringing your feet as close as you can. On your next exhale, walk your feet out. Make yourself long in a forearm plank. And continue to breathe while pushing down into those forearms. On your next inhale, push on up to high plank. Exhale, take your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Step your feet to your hands. Keep them shoulder width apart. And then sit back into your chair, inhaling your arms forward and then bringing your palms together. Exhale, half chair. Then shift your weight into your right leg. Step your left leg back. Come into a goddess squat. This time with your arms extended, palms up, like you're holding trays. And then we're just going to pulse. So pulsing up and down, small little pulses, engaging your core. And inhaling and exhaling as you pulse. Then turn that left foot towards the back of the mat. Straighten both legs. Inhale, archers. Exhale, arms to a T. Reach forward, tip. Trikonasana. Inhale, back to archers. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of the mat. Inhale, walk forward. Left leg floats. Right arm goes to the ceiling. Left arm is planted, revolved half moon. Then on your inhale, come on up to Marcher's pose. And grab the top of your left foot with your right hand and reach your left hand behind for the bind. And then release, reach for your big toe with your left peace fingers, UT to letter A. And then on the exhale, bring your leg back, drop your right arm, inhale your left arm up, half moon, opening up towards the left wall. Then on your next inhale, come on up into dancing Shiva. Right hand reaches for the outside of the left foot, left arm goes back. Turn your gaze once you get your balance. Release your left foot, step it back, warrior one legs. Inhale, warrior one arms. On your exhale, come up on that left toe, reaching underneath your right leg with your right arm for the bind. Then if you'd like to open up into the cross, you can just open your arms underneath and just float. And then last move, shift your weight into your right leg, bring your left knee behind your right knee and sink down into curtsy. Holding curtsy, pulling that foot up towards your bum, keeping that back straight, and slide that left knee down your right ankle, And then come into crossed legs and inhale your left arm up and hook your left elbow outside the outside of your right knee. Right hand is planted and look over your right shoulder. Taking a nice little twist here. And breathing. And then exhale, release. Come forward into your right leg and step your left foot 2 fist widths apart next to your right foot, and then reach for your bind, and then exhale, fold on in, pulling yourself in for a nice fold here. Gazing between your legs. And then on your exhale, bend into your knees, sit your butt back, chair pose. On your exhale, half chair. Inhale, right foot steps back and open up into your goddess squat, facing the right wall. Arms up to the ceiling, palms facing, and begin pulsing. Sinking down into those legs, pulsing down and up, down and up. Little pulses. And then square that right foot to the back of the mat. Straighten both legs. Inhale, archers. Exhale, arms to a T. Reach forward on your inhale. Exhale, Trikonasana. Right arm goes up. Open up to the right. Inhale, back to archers. Exhale, Skandasana into that right leg. Inhale, walk forward and plant your right hand. Lift your left arm. Right leg is lifted. Revolved half moon. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come up. And reach for the top of your right foot with your left hand. Wrap your right arm around, grabbing your elbow pit for a little stretch here. And then peace fingers are going to go to your right toes. And then inhale, opening up into Utthita letter A. On your exhale, you're going to release your foot, control it, and then reach your left hand down. Float your right leg, float your right arm up to the ceiling, gaze up, half moon. And then exhale, look down. Inhale, come back up to standing, marcher's pose. Through marchers, left hand reaches for the outside of the right leg. Inhale, open into dancing Shiva. Turn your gaze back towards your right hand. And then release and step your right foot back, foot at a 45. Warrior one legs. Inhale, warrior one arms. Squaring your hips, squaring your shoulders towards the front of the room. Come up on that right toe and then reach that left arm underneath your left leg for the bind. And then shift your weight into your left leg. Bring your right knee behind your left knee. Pray your hands and sink down into your curtsy. Bringing that heel up towards your bum. Sinking down into those legs. And then take that knee and come down to your ankle. And then sit with your left leg crossed over your right knee. Inhale your right arm up. Hook it on the outside of your left knee. Left arm is planted behind your bum. And look back over your back shoulder. Your left shoulder. Taking a nice twist, sitting up nice and tall, and breathing. Inhaling, and that exhaling, releasing your bind. Stepping that right foot to meet the left foot with 2 fist widths between your feet. And this time we're going to take the palms up. And we're going to bring our toes to our wrists and our hands underneath our feet and fold it on in. Inhaling and exhaling. Release your bind. Step back. Come back onto your knees. And we're going to finish kind of how we started here. First, we're going to take a couple breaths. Come back to our breathing. And then the way we started, where we planted our hands and we came up into that pike, putting all of our weight into our palms and coming up high on our toes. We're going to do those drills again. We're just going to do 5 of them. So plant your hands just behind your knees, off to the side. And then you're going to push down into your hands and come up high on your toes with your legs straight. And hold it, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, come down. Take a big inhale. And then exhale, push back into that. High on those toes. Shoulders coming forward. And then exhale, come back down. And then inhale. And exhale, push it back up again. And hold it. And then your next exhale, come back down. Take an inhale. And then exhale, push into your hands. Come back up, high on those toes, pulling that belly in, leaning forward. And exhale, come back down. We're going to do one more. Big inhale. And then exhale, push back up into that pike position again. Breathing, inhaling. And then exhaling, coming back down into your seated position. And then coming forward into a table. Inhale your right arm up. And we're going to thread the needle. Right hand goes underneath your left armpit. Palm is up. And then reach your left hand towards the right corner of the mat if you would like. Or you can just plant your hand right in front of your face. Leaning into that shoulder. And releasing your shoulders. Couple breaths here. We're going to wind down with some stretching and some breathing. Plant your left hand next to your face. Inhale your right arm back up to the sky, and then exhale, come back into table. Inhale your left arm up to the ceiling, and then thread the needle underneath your right armpit, palm up, leaning into that shoulder, maybe taking your right hand, reaching for the left corner of the mat, or just planting the hand next to your face, or even wrapping it around behind your torso towards your left thigh. Yogi's choice here. Take a couple breaths, inhaling through the nose, and exhaling through the nose. On your next exhale, plant your right hand in front of your face and inhale your left arm up. And then exhale back to table and then turn around, sitting on your rear end. We're going to do just a little bit of abdominal here just before we close. So bring those feet up and then inhale your feet into the air with your knees either slightly bent, or if you can, straighten your legs and then reach your hands forward, coming into boat. And breathing, pulling that belly button to spine, finding that sweet spot on your sits bones, and just holding boat. We're going to alternate between a boat and a supported boat. So then take your hands, plant them behind you, but try not to lean into them too much. Just use them for support. And then work on straightening your legs, flexing your feet and straightening your legs, and pulling yourself more into that pike position if you're not able to fully straighten. And we're going to go back to an unsupported boat. We'll take a couple breaths here in our unsupported boat, pulling that belly button to spine, attempting to straighten those legs if you're not able to do so. And then on your exhale, plant your hands, and let's do another supported boat for a couple breaths here. Really work on straightening those legs. On your exhale, take them all the way down to the floor, nice and controlled. Take your hands about a foot behind your rear end, maybe 8 inches behind, fingers pointing towards your rear end. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, bring your toes together. Open your chest And lift your hips to the air, trying to push your toes down into the floor and opening your throat. Purvottanasana, or reverse plank. Lifting those hips to the ceiling. And then exhaling, slowly coming down. Pulling the flesh away from your sits bones. Nice tall spine. Inhale your arms up. Peace fingers reach for big toes. Keep your legs fully engaged. Flex your feet and fold on in. Paschimottanasana. Continue inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Maybe relaxing your forearms onto the mat. Belly button to spine in a hinge fold. Inhaling and exhaling. On your next inhale, come on up. And then come on forward. And we're going to lower ourselves nice and slow, supported chaturanga, down to the mat. Turn your right cheek. Bring your arms out to a T. Palms are flat. Put a bend in your left knee. Flex your foot. And then take your foot and drop it behind your right leg. And maybe reaching that left arm and wrapping it around your back. Right arm is open to a T. And this is a shoulder opener and a hip opener and a full body twist here. Just take a couple breaths here. Relaxing into our final stretches. Nice long inhales. And nice, even longer exhales. Bringing your body into some relaxation. Big inhale. And then exhale, slowly come back to laying on your belly. And we're going to bring our elbows underneath our shoulders. Palms and forearms flat on the floor. And our feet hip width apart for a Sphinx pose. And if you'd like, you can come up into seal by straightening your arms if you want to add a little more compression in that lower back. And then on your exhale, come back down. This time, left cheek to the floor, arms to a T. Bend your right knee, flex your right foot. Take your right hand next to your chest and push your right foot back behind your left knee. Even a little wider if possible so you can open up that hip and open up that knee. You can reach your right arm back around your torso. Or you can keep your hand planted right by your face. Yogi's choice. Taking some big inhales and exhales. Take another big inhale. And then on your exhale, roll back on over. Onto your belly, nice and slow. And then we're going to finish in lizard pose. So reach your right hand forward and put a nice bend in that right knee, maybe 90 degrees, and then let your foot come out a little wider though. And just open up your hips and just relax into your mat. Left hand is by your chest or your face. And just relax into this last resting pose. And then bring that right leg down and lift that left leg up to a 90. Maybe even widen that foot up and reach your left arm forward and put a bend, 90-degree bend in your right arm this time. Turn your left cheek towards the mat. And just take a couple breaths. Relaxing in your lizard pose. Inhaling and exhaling. Namaste.